Maya woke up every night screaming. The doctor said she was
Stay with
stable.
us.
The baby
It's a
was
healthy
healthy.
baby girl, I
The
told you
surgery
so.
was successful.
Make it
So
stop,
why
make it stop.
was she screaming?
I'm not
She
safe.
survived childbirth,
I'm a
but
bad
something
mother.
inside her didn't.
Sometimes
Nobody warned
I'm
her
scared of my
that
thoughts.
sometimes
I don't know
the
who I
most
am
dangerous
anymore.
scars are the
I need
ones
help.
no one can see. Maya and Tony had been married for a year. They were the kind of couple people admired. Sometimes, Tony would finish Maya's sentences before she did. They wanted a baby immediately after their wedding. So when it finally happened, it was a Tuesday morning. 2 pink lines. Maya stared at the pregnancy test as if it were fragile glass.
Tony, it's positive. We're having a baby.
He rushed in. When he saw it, he froze, then laughed, then cried, then lifted her off the ground.
Our baby, our little princess.
No, babe, it's a boy.
I just want a mini you.
They both smiled. Their first child. They downloaded parenting apps. They argued playfully over names, painted the nursery soft screen, recorded weekly belly updates. Tony spoke to her stomach every night.
Daddy is waiting for you.
They attended antenatal classes. They followed every instructions. They did everything right, and that is why what happened next felt like a betrayal. It began quietly, a dull ache, then stronger waves. Maya breathed through contractions like she had practiced. Tony held her hand.
You're strong.
He kept saying. Hours passed, the pain intensified, but something shifted. Nurses exchanged glances. Monitors beeped differently. The doctor's smile faded. The baby's heartbeat began to drop. And suddenly, the room was no longer calm. One moment, she was a mother in labor. The next moment, she was a patient on the edge.
Emergency C-section.
The words sliced through the air. She could not feel pain, but she could feel fear. The cold of the operating table, the numbness creeping up.
Stay with us.
The sentence never finished. Was it her? Was it the baby? Her chest tightened. Her ears rang. The last thing she saw was the ceiling spinning above her, all in the span of what felt like 3 minutes. Baby Zara was fine. Maya was fine, physically, but something had broken up inside Maya that had not been stitched back together. She woke up to applause.
It's a healthy baby girl, I told you so.
Tony was crying. The baby was crying. Everyone was smiling. So why did she feel like she just returned from war? Because survival and safety are not the same thing. Nobody told her that sometimes the body heals faster than the mind. At home, visitors filled the house. She is beautiful. You are blessed. Motherhood looks good on you. Maya smiled on command. But at night, the baby's cry turns into surgical alarms, takes her right back to the operation table. The smell of disinfectant sent her heart racing. When Tony tried to hug her from behind, she flinched violently.
What's wrong with you?
He asked once, startled. She didn't know how to answer because she didn't know. Her aunt visited one afternoon, held the baby and said,
She looks just like her grandma.
Then she added,
You should be grateful. Some women don't come home with their babies.
A few who noticed her change would whisper, maybe she's just being dramatic. During baby Zara's church dedication, something strange happened. The baby cried loudly. Maya panicked in front of people. Whispers started again. Her annoying nosy neighbors laughed softly, then said,
All this because of surgery. Women have been giving birth for centuries.
Another one added.
Don't mind this lazy woman. Is that not Mommy Daniel, Zara's cousin, who had all her 3 children through CS? She is always strong. You are right. Her last child is just 1 week older than this woman's child. Highest 1 month, Mommy Daniel is already up and trying to handle her business.
Maya heard every word. Each one confirmed the fear growing inside her. Maybe I'm weak. Maybe I'm broken. But weakness does not wake up screaming at 3 a.m. 4 weeks later, the baby cried. Maya froze. Her breathing shortened. Flash, bright lights, doctors shouting, pressure dropping. She covered her ears.
Make it stop, bro! Make it stop!
Tony rushed in.
It's just the baby.
But her body didn't know it was just the baby. Her body thought she was dying again. One evening, Tony finally broke.
This isn't you, Maya. You used to laugh at everything. You used to be strong. Now you won't even hold your own child without shaking. Your mood swings are terrible. The least thing gets you angry. I don't understand. You survived. The baby survived. Why does it feel like I lost my wife?
He shouted.
I'm scared too, Maya. I don't know how to help you.
He wasn't cruel. He was confused. He was grieving the version of her he remembered. He kept comparing the vibrant Maya before childbirth and the distant Maya after. The gap between them scared him. That night, Tony sat alone in the bathroom, looking at old pregnancy videos, hearing Maya laugh in it, then hearing her cry in the next room. Immediately, he decided to reach out to Maya's best friend, Betty. They were like sisters. When Tony told Betty his frustrations with Maya, Betty remembered her own troubling observations. Betty came over on a Tuesday morning with food and fruits.
You are glowing, babe. Motherhood suits you.
Betty told Maya, smiling.
I'm learning.
Maya replied. But when Betty placed a hand on Maya, she would flinch hard and then feel deeply ashamed. Betty had also noticed Maya would go cold and quiet, especially on things concerning babies. So Betty visited Maya and advised her.
Babe, I know motherhood is life-changing. I know this is new to you. But you need to snap out of this, your strange attitude. Your man is already complaining.
Betty said. Maya felt really disappointed in herself. But trauma does not ask permission before it changes you. Maya did not say, I haven't slept for more than 90 minutes at a stretch in 8 weeks. Not because of the baby. The baby slept because I can't. Because every time I close my eyes, I'm back in that operation room. She did not say, I held my daughter and felt nothing for the first 4 days. I will carry that guilt to my grave. She did not say, I cried in the shower this morning and I don't know why. I'm terrified to find out. Rather, Maya said,
Everything is fine. I will work on the mood swings.
That night, Betty couldn't sleep. She replayed the way Maya flinched at a simple touch, the way her smile didn't reach her eyes. So, she did some search. And what she found out unsettled her. Then, Betty decided to return later. One afternoon, alone with the baby, the crying wouldn't stop. Her chest tightened, her scalp burned, and then an intrusive thought, what if I drop her? She placed the baby gently in the crib and backed away as if she were dangerous.
I'm not safe.
She whispered.
I'm a bad mother.
Tears flowed down her face. She wasn't afraid of the baby. She was afraid of herself. Maya hated the smell of hospitals. So at her routine checkup, Maya couldn't sleep at night, worrying about the next day. A nurse noticed Maya's discomfort the moment she walked in. How Maya held the baby with trembling hands. She had noticed the same thing when Maya came 2 weeks earlier for the routine checkup.
Are you reliving the surgery?
She asked softly.
Does the baby's cry take you back to that room?
Maya froze. Tears filled her eyes. Her body remembered what her mind has been refusing to process. Every second in that operating room, every sensation she had no words for, every moment she had swallowed instead of screamed.
I cannot keep doing this. I don't know who I am anymore. I need help.
That was the moment, the first honest thought she'd had in 3 months. She needed help. The nurse continued gently.
Emergency delivery can be traumatic. Your body survived, but your mind is still in that room.
Postpartum PTSD. Not ingratitude, not madness, not weakness, trauma. Suddenly, Maya wasn't crazy. She was injured, invisibly. Maya was advised to start therapy sessions immediately. Betty came as promised.
I'm sorry.
Betty said quietly.
I didn't understand before, but I do now.
Betty stopped giving advice. She just sat with her, listened without judgment, allowed Maya to express how she felt without giving her opinion. She visited Maya more often, helping with the baby and house chores. One day, Maya whispered,
Sometimes I'm scared of my thoughts.
Betty squeezed her hand.
Thoughts are symptoms, not intentions.
That sentence became a lifeline. Healing was slow, but real. The first week of therapy, Maya cried through every session and said, I'm sorry, so many times that Dr. Kemi had to address it directly.
What are you apologizing for? For being like this.
Maya said.
Like what? Broken. Yes, broken. You are not broken, Maya.
Dr. Kemi leaned forward.
You had a traumatic experience and your nervous system did exactly what it was designed to do. It protected you, but it didn't get the signal that the danger passed. That's not weakness, Maya.
That's not weakness. Tony came to some sessions. He cried. He said he felt her disappearing and hadn't known how to reach her. Maya said she felt herself disappearing too. They held hands on the therapy couch, and that was the most honest they had been with each other in 4 months. Tony had learned when she flinched, it wasn't rejection. When she withdrew, it wasn't hatred. When she cried, she was fighting memories. Recovery wasn't smooth. Some weeks, Maya took 3 steps forward and 2 steps backward. But Maya continued therapy sessions, breathing exercises during triggers. She started a journal. She found an online group for women with postpartum PTSD. Month 6, she held baby Zara against her chest in the afternoon light and felt something shift. Warm and sudden, like a window opening in a long closed room. She didn't call it love because it scared her too much to name it, but it was love. It had been love all along, hiding just like she had been. Trauma does not require a bad enough story. Maya's baby survived. Maya survived. That was supposed to be the happy ending. But the body does not grade trauma. Fear, helplessness, and loss of control during childbirth can be enough. We celebrate the baby. We celebrate the mother and the father, but no one checks if the mother is mentally safe. Not every wound bleeds. Not every survivor feels victorious. Sometimes a woman can leave the hospital alive and still be fighting for her mind. Maya will never forget the operation room. She was never going to, but with treatment, the memory changed shape from a trap into a chapter. The operation room would always be part of her story, but it will no longer be the whole story. When there is no enemy within, the enemy outside cannot hurt you, but trauma can become the enemy within, and it deserves treatment, not judgment. If this story felt close to home, share it. Someone needs to know they are not broken. Subscribe for more powerful stories with lessons that heal and awaken. Until next time, remember, listen deeper, don't judge.